Hello, Africa. This is ETV Ghana's African Women's Voices show, the show that tackles issues pertaining to women as they contribute to national development. How have you been? I want to believe the week has been wonderful for you. And as usual, I say to people who watch all the time that even if the week didn't start up well for you, just be positive. You never know, it could get better, okay? Or it's going to get better. Don't worry. Be happy, because worrying is not going to change the situation, but doing something about the situation is what is going to bring about the change. Okay? All right. So ETV Ghana's African Women's Voices show is broadcast live every Wednesday here on TV and also on Facebook. So if for some reasons you need to leave your television set, we don't want you to break the whole connection. So you just transit to our Facebook page at ETV Ghana and continue watching us. And as usual, as the show progresses, I'll definitely acknowledge all the people who are watching us from various parts of the world and then let them know that, yeah, we really appreciate their presence. So I like to let you know the people who sponsor this program and appreciate them, because their efforts is what is contributing to the wonderful thing we keep watching on the show. And as usual, I'll always talk about Chana Shito first, because Chana Shito is Ghana's #1 pepper sauce. And we find ourselves in the season where a lot of cooking will be happening. And you know what? If you should gift somebody Chana Shito, you'll be making a major difference in the life of the person, because it's 1, tasty, 2, the packaging is on point, and 3, definitely the one you gave it to will always remember the gift that you gave to him or her. So think Chana Shito this Christmas and in the new year. Their phone number is right now at the base of your screen. So pick it up, call and buy as many as you want to buy. All right. And begin to gift people and send the love around, the love of Chana Shito. We've also gotten Lizzie's tomato mix. That's Ghana's #1 tomato mix. So whatever it is you want to cook that deserves or that needs you to use a tomato mix, I will recommend that you use Lizzie's tomato mix. And you know what? There's this war about jollof rices and which one tastes better. The good thing about Lizzie's tomato mix is that it doesn't matter what kind of rice it is we are talking about here, whether it's from Senegal, from Ghana, Nigeria, Togo, Zimbabwe. Once it is rice and you need to prepare jollof, use Lizzie's tomato mix and the difference will be clear. Your rice would definitely be the best of the best. And looking at my hair, it was put together by Awu's Hair. Awu's Hair can be located on Instagram and on Facebook. You could give her a call for private sessions, or even if you have a special need, you want it bleached or braided or done in certain ways, just explain it to her and she's going to definitely sort you out. And I'm also loving my flowery outfits. It's making me giggle and smile so much. Afariwa Styles chose this for me today and says, you know what, Eunice, I need you to look really, flowery today. You need to blossom, because we're going to be talking about something that is so nice, something that women ought to really understand and take a decision on right away. So Afariwa Styles can be located on Instagram and Facebook at afariwa.styles. Their items are already made and they've got accessories to go with it to make you look really radiant. But if you've got fabric and you want to sew, no problem. You could also send it across. But I'm very sure the moment you step in, you want to buy everything from there. So take the number right now and give her a call about what your need will be. Just let her know that you heard about her on ETV Ghana's African Women's Voices show, and she will definitely give you a treat. So on social media, we announced the topic we're going to be discussing today, and it has to do with undergarments. We are talking undergarments today. And the reason why we are talking about undergarments is the fact that, well, it's known that a lot of times women, when we get to a certain age, or maybe when we get married, we let go ourselves. Some of the things that we used to do to package, our body very well, we kind of skip it and feel like, it's no longer necessary and all of that. Today on African Women's Voices show, we want to tell you to please go back to how it used to be back in the day, all right? And get yourself back, get your groove on, especially when it comes to your undergarments, all right? So I'm going to show you briefly part of what we're going to be talking about. Today we're going to be emphasizing on an aspect of undergarments where we have the bra and the panties majorly, okay? So let's take a look at this. When we return, I would introduce my guest. And you're welcome back. So that's a tip of the iceberg. You know, you see how radiant they're looking, and you can look that way as well, depending on what you're wearing underneath. That is what exudes the confidence with which the women are carrying themselves. So let's go straight to the conversation where I introduce my guest. You're welcome, Rita Mausi, you know, our underwear specialist, CEO of Delicate R Underwears. Thank you so much for honoring our invitation.
Thank you so much.
And, you know, take a look at our sets today, guys. You see how we've got a board here and we've got a dummy here. We really want to take us through something practical. So if you can write, please write it down. And if you're on Facebook, well, it's good because the link is there for you to always go back to it and know what was discussed. So let's just go to what underwears are. And I think a lot of people really understand. And it's underwear because it's something you wear underneath your apparel, right? Isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. That part we understand. Let's take a look at how we get to wash the underwear.
Okay.
We want to know if we are washing it right.
Okay.
How do we wash our underwear? So let's take a maybe the bra or the panties. Okay. I'm worried about the bra because, you know, some of the bras, they've got this metallic thing, which we call the bone. So sometimes washing it becomes a bit difficult. So the top is neat and then underneath it has got the, you know, the mark of dirt, even after you finish washing. So let us know how well we need to wash our underwear.
Let me start with the bra.
Okay.
When it comes, in terms of the bra, normally what we're supposed to do is, normally you're supposed to soak it in water for like 15 minutes. And then after 15 minutes, like with a mild soap.
With a mild soap, not a detergent.
Soap, with like not a very strong detergent. Okay. Maybe like Parazone. No. We don't soak them with Parazone. Like with a mild soap. You see where the metallic part is? You know you can't wash it. So what you have to do is you have to take a brush, either a toothbrush, like the small brush, then you have to scrub it. You scrub it gently. It takes off all the dirt. So you scrub it gently. You don't squeeze it. After scrubbing it, you have to scrub the side, the straps, but after doing everything, you don't need to squeeze it. You put it in a fresh water, you rinse it, you rinse the leather and everything out of it. Then when it comes to hanging, you can either use a hanger or a peg on a drying line.
Okay.
Yes.
So that means if you wring it, it will make it stretch.
Yeah, it will make it stretch and it will force the metal to like pop up.
Okay.
Yes. And also, you can also choose to use a towel to pat it before drying it. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I like the part where you say it will make the metallic part of it to pop out because sometimes that you wear the bra for some time and then before you know it, it begins to come out and it can really be painful.
Yes.
You know, you're moving, you're doing something really important and then it's tricking you.
Yes.
God, you need to go into the washroom and then adjust it and then before you know it, it's popping out again. So it has to do with the way we wash it. That's how come those things happen. So the panties, why are we?
The panties. When it comes to the panties, normally when you go to the washroom, like the way we like normal bath, when you go to the washroom, you need to rinse it first. Rinse the panty first. Then after that, you add soap and then wash it.
Okay.
We shouldn't put, like, you shouldn't just remove your panty and put it right into the laundry basket. It's not done.
Okay, I get it now. You need to rinse it with clean water.
Clean water.
No detergent, no soap.
You see? And then if you really want to wash it, you can still wash it. After rinsing it, you can still wash it with soap in the bathroom. But if you feel that it will be too much work for you, you can just rinse it nicely to take out the body excretion and all that out of it. Then after a week, when you rinse it, you dry it. Then after a week, you pack all your undies, then you re-wash them. Then you dry them in the sun.
Okay, so why do we just have to rinse it and make it dry and wait for 1 week then before we wash again?
You know, because of bacteria. And it's like it gives a sort of odor to the panty. If you do that, if you don't wash it, like rinse it, it gives it a sort of odor.
Okay.
You understand? So the best thing you have to do is that when you get to the, I think it's not too much work. It's not too much
It's not
of a
too
work.
much work. But when we want to rewash it again, do we have to soak it this time?
No, you can soak it. You
In
soak
the
it like,
detergent?
you soak
Okay.
it like 5 minutes. Then you wash it very well. You make sure you dry it in the sun.
Okay.
You dry it in the sun. Then after you are done, after it's dried, you iron it nicely, you fold it and you pack it in your wardrobe or in your drawer or whatever. Yeah.
Amazing. So now we have an idea of how we need to wash these underwears. Is that how you've been washing it? Well, if that's not how you used to do it, then maybe you just need to modify and begin to try this strategy, okay? So that you can keep your underwears, in better shape. It will also make you feel a lot healthier beneath, your skin. All right, we'll go for a quick commercial break. When we return, we need to understand bra sizing. A lot of times you find ladies wear their bra and the way it looks, well, when we return, we'll talk about that part. Do not go away. And you're welcome back to ETV Ghana's African Women's Voices show. If you're just joining us, we are discussing undergarments with special reference to the bras and to the panties. And the reason why we are taking a critical look at this is because based on the comments you've been sending across to us and the concerns that have been raised by both women and even our men, we felt like we had to do something about this because a lot of women let themselves go. And because of reasons best known to them. For some people, maybe a psychological problem, emotional problem, a loss of job, a job loss, then you just let yourself go and you begin to not to take some things seriously and you drop some things. And undergarment is a place that, or one of the things that people always let go, apart from their size. Undergarment is somewhere they don't also pay attention to because they feel that, okay, it's underneath my clothes, so it doesn't really matter how I carry myself. So when we went on the break, I said I was going to ask our underwear specialist a question around how to get the right bra for ourselves. How do we do this? Because sometimes a lot of us just know that, okay, I'm a 34B or 34C. Is that the only thing you need to know when you want to go get a bra? And even when you get a bra, what kind of bra should you get for a particular kind of outfit? You find women wearing outfits and then the bra is showing in certain ways, or it's not, the bra is not working for the dress they are wearing. They are wearing a plunge. Instead of wearing the kind of bra that will work for the plunge, cleavage, then they are wearing the actual bra that has got laces around it. So it doesn't really look nice and presentable. So today we need us to write a lot to be able to remember what it is we are being taught today. Okay, so today's show is educational. So here we go. When we want to get the right bra.
Okay.
I forgot to mention the aspect where some people even wear bras and it's an upper chamber. So instead of the bra being at the level where it's supposed to be, then it's hanging up.
It's hanging.
And you don't know why that's happening. We're going to deal with that today. So keep watching.
Okay. Before I start, every woman needs to get like 3 different types of bra, like in terms of sizes, because your normal days, ovulation, pregnancy, the boobs increase.
Okay.
So you don't stick to like one type, like one size, only one size. At least 4 or like 3 different sizes of bra.
Okay.
Okay. If you want to take your measurements, normally I'll advise that somebody should help you at home. It gets the size, that makes you get the size very accurate. It's when somebody helps you out. So first,
and then you can also help because they will check you out on Rita Mausi on Facebook, and then they will get to meet you and you help them do the measurement to be able to get the right bra size.
On
and you also have
Facebook,
gotten the bras as well for them to be able to buy.
On Facebook, I'm Delicate R.
Okay.
On Facebook. Okay. So before we start the measurements, the person needs to wear non-padded bra. If I said non-padded bra, a bra that is foamless, like there is nothing in it, absolutely nothing. So first, we have to take the underbust. The underbust.
The underbust.
Yes.
Wow, because this is not something that is very normal with us. We know that if we want to, check out anything about our bra, we'll be going around the nipple area. But here is the case. She's saying that we first have to take a look at or take a measurement of the underbust first.
Underbust first, then the bust second. Okay. So we take the underbust first. Okay. So the dummy.
What did you get? What size did you get?
29.
Okay.
So the underbust.
So the underbust or the torso part is 29.
Is 29
for the dummy.
Yeah. So normally in bra measurements we have odd
numbers.
Number,
okay.
and then even number.
So as you got a 29, 29 is an odd number.
Yes.
So if you had gotten 30, 30 is an even number. So we need to consider that.
Yeah.
If you get an even number or odd number.
Yeah. 29 is an odd number. So we need to add 5.
Okay. If it's an odd number, you need to add 5
yes.
to the measurement you got.
Yes. If it's an even number like 30, we need to add +4.
Okay.
So kindly do the measurement. The thing 29 plus 5 will give us 34. Okay. So our torso or underbust is 39.
34 for the person who has got 29.
Yes.
And it's 34 because you added 5.
Because I added
an odd
4.
number.
Yes. Okay. So after taking the underbust, you go to the bust.
Okay, that's when you get to check the nipple area.
Yes.
Okay.
So when you are taking it, it should touch the 2 nipples, like,
Yeah, because that's the part that shoots out.
Yes.
So it's like the widest part
yes,
of,
the widest
of the boobs.
So, okay.
Okay, it's like it's dropping.
Yeah. So we will run it to the nearest whole number. A moment. We'll just do it again. Okay. So it's 34.
It's 34.
Yes.
Okay. So if you got 33.5, you need to go to the nearest whole number.
Yeah, it's supposed for the bust, you need to run it to the nearest whole number. Yes.
So there's some kind of mathematics in this.
Yes.
So to save yourself, just go to Delicate Hour to do the measurement for you and give you the appropriate bra.
So what we'll do is that we have to take, we have a chart. 1, we have 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4, like.
Okay.
And then the 0 is AA. This is A. This is B, C, and D, etc.
Okay. So these alphabets are where we say we are 34C, 34B,
yes,
34A.
Yes.
Okay.
So right now, we're supposed to take the bust from the underbust. So 34 minus 34 is what? 0.
Okay, so we are going back now. To know your bra size means after you've gotten your answer for the bust and then for your torso, you subtract.
Yeah.
So for this case, we got 0.
Yeah.
So under the chart, we've got 0 there, and that's AA.
That's AA.
So how do you now know your size? What AA are you going to do?
So AA. So now the size of the dummy is 34A.
Okay.
Do you get it now?
Okay, I thought it was going to be 34AA because
sorry.
Aha.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm learning.
So 34AA because it's 0.
It's under 0. Yeah.
It's under 0. So that is it.
34AA.
Yes.
All right. I want to believe that most of you were able to get it. Yeah. So I could just take you through it in summary, okay? If you want to know your actual bra size, first of all, you need to take a measurement of your under bust. And when you get it, if it's an even number, you need to add 4 to it. If it's an odd number, you need to add 5 to it. So take note of that. When you're done, you get your bust area measured as well, and make sure it's on top of the nipple side, because that's the part that shoots out, and that's, you can get the widest part. So you don't need to do any addition or subtraction here, but if maybe what you got was 34.3, you need to round it up to the nearest whole number to 35. If you got a whole number, 34, 35, 36, perfect, write that down. And then when you're done, you need to subtract what you got from the under bust and what you got from the bust. So in this case, the dummy, we got 34 on both sides. So 34 minus 34 gave us 0. And then you go to the chart, which is presenting to us. We've got a chart where we've got numbers from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And there are alphabets underneath it. 0 has got AA, 1 has got A, 2 has got B, 3, C, 4, D. So when you've done your subtraction, like we did here, 34 minus 34 gave us 0. So we go to the chart. What is 0 saying? 0 says AA. So when you go to the market and you want to purchase your bra, you go for 34 AA. That's it. I'm so happy that I've been able to get this right.
Yeah.
So then, now that we understand how to be able to take measurements of our bra and everything, why is it that some people have the upper chamber? So like if you turn the back of the dummy, you see where the bra is resting. It's resting beneath, around here, and it looks so nice. So when you wear dresses that, are low or they drop, nothing will be seen. But for some people, when they finish wearing it, you find this part hanging as high as there. What is the reason why?
Okay. First, sometimes, have you seen this hook here? This metallic thing? No, it has a gauge. No, normally supposed to be in the middle. It's not supposed to go here or here.
Okay, but we do that because we want it to be tighter.
Yeah. You know why? People wear their bra for like 2 years, 1 year, 6 months. And this thing is elastic. So it gets weakened sometimes. It loses its elasticity. So when the person pull this thing and it's not tightened enough, she tries pulling it here, forgetting that there is a load here, so it brings it down.
Okay.
Then this one comes here.
All right. So I like where you mentioned about the thing coming down.
Yes.
Because as women, when we begin to have children, the thing begins to lie flat. How would a woman who is no longer pointy be able to measure her nipple area? Because the thing is now like this. So how do we get to do that?
That's why when I started the measurement, whatever, that's why I said you need to wear a non-padded bra.
A non-padded bra. Okay. All right, I got that right.
Yes.
So we'll go for another quick commercial break. When we return, we'll look at the panties. Do not go away. You're welcome back to the show. We are talking undergarments. If you're just joining us, well, you've missed the first half where we discussed the bra, and now we are moving into the panties side of the discussion. So then, tell us, Rita, sometimes when you look at the female panties, some of them, you find that there's a pocket, inside of it. And I just keep wondering what that pocket is for. So if you can explain to us what that pocket is. Can we have a picture of something like that, a panty that's got pockets, so that our viewers will be able to understand what I'm trying to, the panty that has got the pocket.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yes.
So explain to me, what is this for?
This very thing that you are seeing there, this very pocket that you are seeing there. Anytime you go out there to go and buy panty and you don't have that, don't buy it.
Okay.
Never buy it, because this very one, let me simply put, it's like prevents vaginal discharge. You understand? And it makes our private parts breathe because it's cotton.
Okay.
So anytime you go and probably that pocket is there but it's not cotton, don't buy.
Don't buy it. So
Yes.
if it doesn't have this pocket, do not buy it.
Do not buy
If it has the pocket and you feel it and
If
it's
it's
not cotton, don't buy it as well.
Don't buy it as well. Yes, please.
Okay, now I understand.
Yes.
Because, I mean, it means that you mentioned right now that this pocket actually helps us, you know, in terms of the secretion
Yes.
of that comes out.
Yes.
So this protects us.
It protects us.
Okay, because you know why I'm saying this? Because there are other kind of panties, like for instance the thong. There are some thongs that you get and they don't have those pockets.
So it's
So
not
it's
even
wrong.
advisable to go for them.
It's not
And
advisable.
sometimes it's not the pockets, it's sealed. You know, both ends are sealed. It's the same thing. But just make sure that it's 100% cotton.
Cotton.
Yes.
Okay. So it may not have the pocket, but you
Yes.
notice that it is sealed on both
Yeah,
sides,
yes.
and that part of the panty is made of cotton.
It's cotton, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
the panty can be lazy, but make sure that particular pocket is 100% cotton.
Cotton.
Yes.
All right. So as we're discussing the panty, what comes to mind is that sometimes people wear the wrong panties for the, you know, for a different kind of outfit. So let's take a look at the panties and
Okay.
how, you know, it flows.
Okay.
And I'm taking particular interest in the panties as well, because a lot of times, like I mentioned earlier, women, when we begin to let ourselves go, we do not mind what kind of panties we are wearing. Let's remember that we are with partners that are really interested in what they see. So you need to wear a panty and a bra that, I mean, well, you know, that when you're moving around the whole place, it gives, you know, it gives them something to watch. Yes. Just like when the men also dress in certain ways, we always speak against it. And Men's Lounge has been discussing that. So let's not say that, okay, don't the men have to do something as well? It's a women's show, so we are looking at the side and the side of what the women need to do, okay? Men's Lounge will deal with what the men ought to do to make things really nice in the bedroom. So let's look at this one. What kind of panty is this?
This is a high waist panty, and we normally call it granny panties.
Granny panty. I was coming to say that.
Yeah, because most ladies don't like it in the sense that it's for grandmothers.
Okay.
So they termed it granny
Granny
panties.
panties.
But trust me, this panty is very good.
In what way? Like it holds it?
Yeah, it slims the tummy. When somebody have a surgery, you understand, they are not supposed to wear a panty on the scar.
Okay.
So they're supposed to wear something like this. And this type of panty comes in like different, like you can get it in invisible.
Okay.
So somebody will say, it will draw at my back, so I'm not going to wear it. You can have invisible cotton,
Okay.
high waist.
All right. So she has mentioned
Yes.
another kind of pant, which is the invisible kind of pant. So
Yes.
you
And
can
this
have the
very
high
one,
waist
yeah.
and have the
And
invisible
this
part. Can
very
we take a
one-
look at how the invisible one looks like, please? Okay. So I'm
Okay,
listening.
this is the invisible one.
Okay.
You understand?
So
This
it's
one,
called invisible because it's not going to draw lines.
yeah, it's not going to draw lines at your back. And
A
this-
lot of women are actually getting it wrong.
Yeah.
You find them moving and they are wearing panties that, I mean, you can see the actual lines and you're
Yeah.
wondering why.
Yeah.
And then maybe they are wearing a stretch panty and then they wear a very high top and you see the backside moving with the lines all showing.
Yeah.
So what we're saying is that when you choose to wear that kind of outfit, find something like this that is invisible so that those lines don't show. It doesn't show how kind of, you know, we are all ladies and want to present ourselves well. So if you don't want to go for invisible pant, are you able to go for thongs or G-strings?
You know, like our thongs and G-strings are also good, but it's a little bit uncomfortable.
Okay.
You understand? That string at the back, sometimes it's so uncomfortable and so many people don't like it. And wearing it too much,
It's not the best.
it's not the best.
Because a lot of times you find it going in between,
Yeah.
you know, in the vagina. It gets inside there and you
Yes.
need to go somewhere and then you pull it out and all that.
You know, it's not advisable. So even if you have it in your closet, you should have it because a time will come where you have to get a sort of a dress that you have to fall on this particular panty. So you need to get it in your closet. But I'll advise you get different types of panties as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now we have noted that the high waist or the grandma panty that we showed earlier is for people who have gone through, CS or fibroid surgery, any kind of surgery at all. And, women, surgeries are not far away from us. We either do CS or we do fibroid surgeries or other forms of surgeries. So when you go through it, the kind of panty that is advised is the high waist one, so that it doesn't disturb you around the place you've got the cuts. And also try to wear invisible pants. So what other kind of pants do we also need to have in our closet?
Okay. Let me go back to the granny panties again.
Okay.
Just a minute. Okay. The granny panties can also be used for menstruation.
Okay.
It's very good for menstruation because it's like it holds the pad firmly. Unlike the G-string, it shifts. You can easily stain yourself. But this one is very good for menstruation. Okay, so we can
well
go
noted.
to the, yeah.
So can we see another kind of pant?
Okay, this is a tongue, and it's a seamless tongue.
Okay, so what does this one do for us?
This one also doesn't show the lines, but I'm more concerned about it getting into your, excuse me to say, your boobs, inside your boobs and all that. Most people feel a little bit uncomfortable, but others are so that like they are good to go.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an individual preference, you understand? So this one too is a seamless tongue. It's a seamless tongue.
And they also look sexy in the room?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
and what is this one going to do for us?
This one is a hip hugger, hip huggers or hipsters. You can either call it hip huggers or hipsters. This very one is just like on your hips. On your hips. So in case you wear a low-cut dress, a low-cut skirt, a low-cut shorts, a low-cut trousers, with this you are good to go.
Okay, I like it when you said a low-cut skirt or trouser, because we also find women nowadays who have got low-cut skirts or trousers and then they wear maybe a thong or a G-string. So if they bend, you find the string of the G-string showing, or the waistline of the thong.
Yeah.
So that is really not the best way to be able to wear these things. So it means that even though you are looking beautiful underneath, this is beautiful in the bedroom, but when you have to move out, it means you need to either change the panty or you change the attire. All right. So now that we've talked a little bit about the panty, let's just go to the bras again for people who actually missed the bra.
Okay.
We did the measurement around the bras and how to be able to get that. And if you need to know further about it, visit our Facebook page and then you get the story on there. So with the bras, can we take a look at what kind of bra you need to wear for a certain kind of outfit?
This very bra is a deep plunge.
It's a deep plunge. And a deep plunge is like when you have a dress that drops around the cleavage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, deep plunge is the best. So I anywhere I go, I keep on saying, like, you need to have like 5 types of bra, because you can't wear a deep plunge bra or probably a multi-way bra and you are wearing something that drops. At the end of the day, the bra will be showing. Okay,
so let's take a look at what dress it is that works for this. Okay.
No, that one is a backless. No, that's very one.
Okay.
That's very one. You see, it drops. So she's wearing a bra, but you won't notice.
Yeah.
There is a bra there. Somebody will say there is no bra there, but there is a bra there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So sometimes we keep wondering, so how is that some girls, always look well packaged and the thing is standing? And then for those of us who have advanced in age and maybe the thing has dropped, we feel like, oh, we cannot rock nice dresses, or even if we rock those dresses, we wear the wrong kind of bra within it. So to be able to measure up or to also look outstanding in what we are wearing, you need to be able to get the right bra for the dress that you want to wear. So you see this lady, everything is standing. Maybe it's not actually standing, but we are able to use the bra to make everything look beautiful.
And then in place of this, you can also use the boob tape.
The boob tape?
Yeah, it's just like a seal tip, but it's, I don't know how to say. It's used to hold the boobs. Yeah. So in place of that, you can also use the boob tape. Yeah.
Okay.
This is a backless bra.
Backless.
But
so like the initial picture that he showed us.
Yeah, a backless bra, but in the form of a plunge bra. You understand? So this is 2-in-1.
So in case you have, a deep cut in the front and also at the back, you should wear something like this. So can we see the lady in the green dress?
So a backless bra goes with this. You think the person is not wearing anything, but there is a bra there. Yes.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, you won't say, "Oh, Auntie Maggie, give me pin now. Hold it down. Chuck it a little bit for me." No.
So that means it hooks. It hooks around here.
Hooks. It hooks.
Okay.
It
nice.
hooks, yes.
So can we take a look at another kind of bra, please?
Okay.
Okay. So what does this work for?
This one is a strapless. Strapless. This one doesn't have straps at all.
Okay.
It doesn't have straps at all. And you can use it for off-shoulder dresses, spaghetti dresses.
Great.
You understand?
It doesn't have any straps. So we're talking about this part of the bra.
It doesn't have it.
Part.
Yeah, it doesn't have this part at all.
So when we see ladies, sometimes you see that ladies wear tube-like outfits or off-shoulder outfits, and then you find them use the strap of their bras to look like a sleeve or something like that. So that's not the best thing to do.
It's an outmoded fashion.
So nothing should be showing there.
Nothing should be showing there.
Okay, we find a lot of mothers doing that though, because they feel that, oh, okay, I need to support the system. But there are bras that can really support the system even without you having to look that way. We'll go for our final commercial break. When we return, we'd like to find out the color of panty that will work for maybe a white outfit. Should it be a colored one? Should it be black? Should it be white? We'll find that out when we return, so do not go away. And you're welcome back to ETV Ghana's African Women's Voices show. We are talking undergarments today. All right, so this is the time where I get to acknowledge people who are watching us from across. I want to say a very big thank you to all of you. Because of time, I may not be able to particularly mention exactly where you're sending in your waves, but hey, I know you're watching and I really appreciate it and I'm grateful, okay? Let me rush to the comment section where people are asking and talking. Well, we have a lot of thumbs up going on and people are happy with the conversation. But one that strikes me is from Gabriel. Gabriel says he's from Pandai. He's sending his message from Pandai and he says, I am so happy to be watching this program with my wife today. I almost had a problem with her when I told her I needed her to change her undies because it was making me feel really uncomfortable in the bedroom. She took offense, and each time I raise it, she takes offense. But today, as you are the one talking about it, and I'm not the one who is saying it, she's just here nodding her head in agreement. So I want to believe that there will be a change in our bedroom tonight. Whoa, that is really fast. How will she be able to get all what she said right now? So please give her some time, okay? We said this Christmas, when we are shopping women, we need to shop right this time around, okay? Shop the right way, shop the right undergarments with the education we've fed you with. And I'm so happy for you, Gabriel. I believe that things will also change in the bedroom. And Mrs. Gabriel, thank you so much for nodding in agreement. Okay, okay, all right. So I see another comment here. It's a lady who is speaking. I'm so happy that you said that Men's Lounge will discuss what the men also have to do to make us happy. Yes, Men's Lounge will discuss it. So keep following ETV Ghana. When they are ready to discuss it, you definitely find out, okay? Because they will, all right? That's fine. Another person says, okay, I didn't get the portion where you talked about how to measure your bra, and I'm very interested in that. Okay, because of time, we'll not be able to get to that part of the conversation. So I just need to go to our Facebook page at ETV Ghana, all right? That is where you are right now. Go back on it when the show is over, and then watch the program again. You'll be able to get it right. All right. Thank you so much. And then I'm seeing a lot of thumbs up. Kudos. I like this conversation. Thank you so much for the education. Oh, God bless you. Delicate RCEO #1. All right. Another person says, oh, I'm going to come. I'll come and see you because I need you to take a measurement of myself, my mom, and even my younger girls so that we know how to rock our undergarments this time. Fine, that's what we want. We want to see Ghanaian ladies exuding so much confidence because what they are wearing underneath is really, really making them feel confident and comfortable. Whoa, the time is really flying. So let me ask her the last question I was going to ask her. I had a whole lot of panties and bras to show, but with the way time has flown, I'm sure at least we have an understanding of what we're trying to do. So with the white garment, I said I was going to ask you what color best works for it.
You need to wear a color that is closer to your skin. That again.
Okay.
You need to wear a color that is closer to your skin. Not white under white. It doesn't work because it makes it opaque. It shows.
It shows.
So please, you don't wear white under white. You need to wear color that is closer to your skin. Somebody will ask, what are those colors? I'm coming.
All right.
Nude colors.
Nude colors.
Gray. Gray and then black.
Oh, okay. But does brown work a little bit?
Yeah. Brown is
brown
like, yes, darker brown, colors like this, nude colors. No, it works.
They're the ones that work.
Yeah,
because I find also that ladies also wear, white under white.
No.
But is it because maybe they wear white vests underneath their white dresses? That's why they do that?
Yes,
maybe.
I think so.
So if it's a dress, maybe your white inner may work. You see that? But if it's panty, because it's just a small portion of your body, it's really going to demarcate, and then you get to see that, okay, this is everything the person is carrying. So we have to wear colors that are closer to our skin, and they are black, nude colors,
gray,
dark brown, and gray.
Yeah.
You need to have that in your wardrobe, okay? So, unfortunately, we have to draw the curtain here. This is where we need to wrap up. Usually we'll open the phone lines, but I know if I've opened the phone lines tonight, we're not going to finish. And my colleague is going to have to sweep me out of here. We need to go on to our next program exactly at 9 p.m., the Late Night Celebrity Show. But if you missed portions of this show, please go to our Facebook page. And tomorrow it will be uploaded on our YouTube page as well, so that you get to watch and understand it. And you can always reach out to Delicate R on Facebook. She can do the measurement for you, and she can help you with the selection. All the undies we showed you here, she's got it all. Okay, so you don't have a problem on that side. And Mr. and Mrs. Gabriel, I want to wish you a happy Christmas in advance, especially. And to all of you who are watching me from outside of Ghana and across the world, wow, I want to say thank you so, so much for joining us on the show. So until we meet again, to enjoy the rest of our interesting lineup for you. Bye-bye.